Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
What's going on, big dog?
Anthony?
Good lady.
What's going on, guys?
Another week, bro. Another week.
Another week.
Yes, sir. Looks like we're a man short today, fellas.
Yeah, just a little bit. Leprechaun couldn't get out, so.
God dang.
What's up, Chase?
What's up, Case? Fuck, man. Amish, they
Amish.
they don't believe in days off, I guess.
Hey, Adam.
Did you see that drum that Chase put up today for pictures?
Dude, I haven't been online.
You need to fucking look at that. That's pretty cool, man.
That Lance, where's the white boy?
Yeah, I guess he had some issues with that snow this week, Lance. So
Yeah. Poor dude.
having to move all his shit. So, but I think he's good. He's all right.
Yeah. Shit, man. So what y'all think about all that cold front we got this past weekend?
Dude, I went out there. I cooked for the contractors on Friday. Man, it was freaking cold out there, dude. It was cold out there, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But nothing the drum couldn't handle, though, for sure.
There you go.
So, shit, I had that thing up and running 300 degrees in 15 minutes, man. It just stood there the whole time. So,
Damn.
So,
Damn.
Not too bad.
Right?
They liked it.
What?
What about you? Did you do any cooking?
No, I didn't do any cooking this week. I mean, we cooked like some steak and, shit like that. Just stuff here at the house. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. Fine. Shit. I mean, dude, I just ordered shit.
Ordered stuff?
Yeah, that's it, bro. Play it safe. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Me too. I've been ordering stuff for this whole trailer thing. shit almost every day, dude. Almost every day. Not cheap, I'll tell you that.
Fuck, the kind of money you got, dude, I'd wipe my ass with my money.
Not cheap. Yeah, right. Toilet paper's running thin, dude.
Got that one plaque going on, huh, bro?
It's getting there. It's getting there, dude. It's getting there. But no, it's. I've been having the contractors come out, so I'm building a. Going back to the whole business thing, right? It's like not just the barbecue, right? Now I got to find a place to actually put the trailer, and so I'm fencing in. Pretty much the whole trailer is going to be fenced in, to be gated up. So I've been wanting to do it for a while, just haven't been able to do it, and got the backside or where I'm going to park. It's all leveled out, so got a retainer wall up and going. Because the elevations of the house are so much different, right? So whenever I leveled it out, the neighbor started bitching, but it's another story.
Shit. You and that neighbor,
story.
bro? Is it that same neighbor?
Yeah, no, it's a different one. It's a different one. Yeah. No, he was wanting me to level out to his foundation. I'm like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it's like an 8-inch difference, dude, from between my foundation to his foundation. What's up, CB?
Damn. What up, CB?
Yeah, no, it's pretty high, but anyways, whatever. That's taken care of, and they should be done with that this week. The trailer got started today. Got some more stuff on order. Ordered my reach-in refrigerator yesterday. Some more equipment yesterday. So it's moving along, dude. It's moving along.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said, I just gotta keep moving and see what's gonna happen in the next month or so. So
bro.
Hey, don't forget about us on that soft opening, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to get some of that fucking last roundup sausage, bro.
There you go. There you go, dude.
Bro.
How much meat do you think you took from my house to make sausage?
Probably it was a good. I would think about 50 pounds.
Yeah, dang, that's some
Yeah,
serious.
by the time it was all said and done, it was about 50 pounds, and not including what I already had. So I'm up to about. I was gonna say 100, but I don't think it's quite 100. I think it's more probably 80 pounds, something like that.
Damn, we got a regular Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit going on up in that
pretty much, dude. Pretty much. I gave some of my my contractors some. I had some grounded up Snake River ready to go, and I'm like, you know what, dude, just take some. just take some. What's up, Dakota?
What's up, Dakota? Yeah, I'll be there, brother.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
I gave them 2-pound packs, so each. So they walked away with a little bit of Snake River Farms. They don't know about that kind of stuff. I told them what it is. So, dude, that's Wagyu brisket, dude. That's like expensive fucking top line stuff. I was like, oh, I've never had Wagyu before, but well, you're fixing to learn. So,
what time are you going to Lubbock? You just going up there Saturday morning?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm just gonna go there early. Probably show up about 6:30, 7.
What's going on in Lubbock? Oh, the rib cook-off, right?
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got y'all's hammers picked out or what?
No.
Kinda.
Lowe's grocery store, Anthony?
Fuck that. Hell no. Have my lady go to Lubbock during that storm and shit to go get my shit.
Yeah.
Team player, bro. Yeah, she's going to be competing against me, too. She's running her own team against me. It's going to be – my cousin's coming down from Roswell, so he's going to throw his hat in the ring, too. So it'll be pretty cool.
Nice.
Hey, Anthony, question I got. Is it Roswell or Roswell?
Oh, it's her Roswell.
Say it again?
Roswell. Yeah. I mean, you say Roswell, you put a little more how can I put this delicately? You put a little more Caucasian on it, you know what I mean? So.
That's the hood of New Mexico, dude.
That's CTR, man. Yeah. That's what it is. Yes, sir.
Chase is running 3 teams over there.
Right on.
What about you, Kyle? You got your ribs picked out?
Nah, I gotta go get some tomorrow.
Naturals or IBP? What are you running?
Hopefully I can find IBPs.
Don't I wish, bro? I'm running naturals this weekend myself. Yeah, definitely, man. Hell yeah.
That's all right, bro. Houston's already up. Houston's up by 4.
Rainey had a big RGC this weekend.
Dude's phenomenal cook, man.
Yeah, I
That would
gotta
be a
figure out
fun
how
cook.
that fucker cheats, bro.
I mean, their team is just.
How he cheats. He copies from Caesar.
Chase says I have plenty of IBP.
Plenty of IBP. No, that would be a good one. That would be a good one to go to. I know y'all never been to South Padre, have you?
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that would be a good one to go to. That would be a fun one to go to. I'm surprised they don't get as more cooks there. But apparently they had a bunch of shitty win this weekend.
Yeah, I don't think the payout was real high either, though, was it?
I don't know what it was. There you go, CB. Very fresh.
Little pinchy prairie. Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right.
Well, cool.
What do we got today? Who we got today?
Anthony, go for it.
Man, we got the Pit Pirates coming out of Canyon, Texas, man. We got Steve and Brian coming on the show, man.
There they are.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
I don't even have a drink. Y'all beat me.
What the hell, sir?
I'm telling you, I woke up late, dude.
That's the first thing I grab when I wake up, man.
Shit, man. I woke up and I'm like, oh shit, what time is it? It was like 7:15. I'm like, the computer's not on. I don't have any links sent. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So
what happened, bro?
Rennie's going to Corpus this weekend.
Man.
There's Chase. What's up, Steve?
Steve.
So what's going on, boys? Tell us a little bit about Pit Pirates.
You want me to start?
Well, you always start. Yeah.
Sam's not on here. The other day he was like, I think they're fairly new. You know, they're doing well this past few months, but we actually started in 2010. So
yeah.
We used to have this big cook-off up here called Homer's Backyard Ball, as IBCA.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. This is me and my wife. We used to always go to Homer's big music fest, barbecue cook-off. And we found out, like, if you have a barbecue team, it's way cheaper to go for the whole weekend than it is to buy individual tickets. You have a barbecue team for $150, you know, you're in for 3 days. And you can have 10 like wristbands. So me and my wife are like, we're a barbecue team. You know? So at that time, I think I had like a little Weber grill or something. I didn't know how to barbecue. So we ended up doing the barbecue.
What's up, Kevin?
Team, got all these wristbands, went to Homer's, and there were like 134 IBCA teams there.
Damn.
Wow.
Like,
it was massive.
It was big.
Massive cook-off.
So, yeah, that was it. We did that 2010. We didn't have a grill. We didn't have a smoker. I didn't even know where to buy meat. We just went to Walmart on our way up there. We borrowed everything, and we ended up probably last place and everything. I don't remember, except for margaritas. We got 4th place margaritas, and my wife's like, hell yeah, I'm hooked. Let's do this barbecue. So, and we didn't even have a name. Like, I don't remember what our first name was, but after that weekend, we were like, dude, we borrowed everything. We stole from the cooks next to us. We had like
the pirates.
We pirated everything, and we're Mike Leach, the original pirate, you know, in West Texas. We're like, fuck it, Pit Pirates. You know, we had to borrow the pits, the freaking meat, you know, the recipes. We didn't know anything. So,
What's up, Peter?
What's up, Peter?
Hey, Peter.
What's up, brother?
So yeah, that started in 2010. We kind of just kept going to backyard ball every year, and finally bought my own stuff and had a smoker, and ended up. I think there was like a 90 something teams in 2014, and I ended up like 5th place chicken. And I was like, oh, I'm hooked now, you know. So 2014, I was like, let's get into this.
Nice.
After that, what happened? I ended up, it was only homers. Like, I was trying to get people together, like, hey, who wants to do this barbecue team with me? You know, my wife and I were, we couldn't go all over the place and cook all the time, but we always did homers when anything that was local. I had a walk in 17. That's when I did my first SCA cook in 17 at homers. Ended up walking top 10 there. And, yeah, what else happened? That was it. And then I met Brian through some friends 2020. And I was like, he's like, dude, you have a freaking barbecue team?
We met in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
I was at a buddy's house and Steve came over and he was trying to teach everybody how to cook barbecue. And I was kind of like, who the fuck is this guy? And found out he had a barbecue team and he asked if I wanted to come out to a cook-off, and ended up doing the first cook-off with him in 2020. And ever since then, you know, we've been competing together.
Nice.
SCA, we were hitting that pretty hard because, you know, during COVID, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff going on, but SCA was always having contests. So we did that. And I mean, we hit it hard.
Yeah.
I think in 2021, we went to like 40 contests.
Damn.
Yeah.
And and then just decided to
What's up, Jim?
get into the barbecue and kind of phase out the state contest.
Well, because SCA stopped having anything around here too. So
Yeah.
I think 20, 21, 22, we were all about SCA because that was basically all that was happening. And then
Definitely.
we ended up going back to barbecue and started finding success there. I mean, after the success we had in SCA, we're like, man, it's fun to walk on stage, you know? It's freaking badass.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. Nah, Kevin, he's in a freaking canoe, bro. That's where he's at. Sam.
Well, coming off SCA, you know, we were doing pretty well, and then we started going to the barbecue contests, and it did not translate.
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting our asses handed to us. And,
two totally different worlds, huh? Between SCA and actually barbecue. So,
and a lot of time passed from like 14 and 17 when I had like 2 walks, you know.
yeah.
I hung my hat on those 2 walks, you know, because there were so many cooks there. I was like, I know what I'm doing. When we went back to barbecue, I was like, shit, we got to figure some stuff out, you know. But a lot of those guys from SCA, we were good friends with them, so we picked up from them and
Bring it on, Jim.
Right on.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So started walking a lot better in last year.
what's up, Ruben?
What about Chris?
Yo, Chris. Hey, I love you, Chris.
Dirty butt pirates.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I think that would be awesome, Jen, to do SCA and turkey smoke with Denney Deeds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So where are y'all based out of again?
We're in Canyon, Texas. We're like 5 or 10 miles south of Amarillo.
Oh, right on. Just right outside. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of in a weird spot, you know, where nothing really comes close to us. So, you know, we get the occasional cook-off up here, which we jump on. We love that. But usually we're going to be traveling, you know, 4 or 5 hours in any direction to try to cook, you know?
Right. Definitely.
Did y'all ever hit up Oklahoma for anything?
I felt like we lived in Oklahoma in 22 and 23. Always SCA stuff.
A lot of SCA.
Yeah.
The last thing I did in Oklahoma was in January. I did the Rib Cook-Off Association's World Championship over in Shelton. that was a pretty fun cook. I like cooking ribs, so I really enjoyed it. Baby backs are baby backs are I rarely cook them, you know. But I did all right in spare ribs.
Right.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, me personally, man, the baby back ribs, like the douche bag of pork or something. I don't know. I don't like messing with them. You know what I mean?
I don't like them
Maybe
either.
that's like
Yeah, I don't
steak
like them.
on the grill.
I don't like them.
I don't like my father-in-law. He swears by him, and like, you're really missing out, man. Spares, way to go.
Yeah.
Y'all coming to Lubbock?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
He did last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a top 10.
I
right?
did. I got 9th place.
Nice.
Hell
Right
yeah.
on, brother.
I mean, I was pretty. I think you guys would agree. I mean, 9th place with 75 plus teams is not bad. It's not how you wanted to end up, but you know, hitting the top 10 with some really, really good cooks there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
But just can't
Yeah,
swing it this year.
I think I heard there's going to be, they're hoping for 100 plus teams.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I don't doubt it. It was a really well run last year.
It was ran really well, and
Yeah.
the money was great. I mean, the payouts are fantastic.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know that weekend last year there was an IBCA in Lubbock, and I think a lot of people ended up going to the rib cook-off just because the payouts are so much higher.
Oh, what was it?
I want to see ABC Rodeo or something.
Yeah, ABC Rodeo at the same time last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Was that at where was the ABC Rodeo last year? At Cook's Garage?
No, that was the rib cook-off.
The rib cook-off was there.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was at Cook's. I don't know where the ABC was.
Yeah. North Lubbock somewhere.
Did you cook that one last year, Anthony? The
I
ABC
can't remember if I did. I know one year it was right there by, like, they had a bunch of, we did in a parking lot right there where the corrals and stables were and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't in, you know, I don't think it was right there. It definitely wasn't at the lake. That's for sure.
Yeah, Melody says it's Spirit Ranch. There's the corrals.
And that sounds familiar. Is that going up towards Plainview?
What's that?
Spirit Ranch.
I think it's right outside of Lubbock.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was just right there. Plainview's a little bit away.
Central Texas. I don't know if I could move to Central Texas. It's a little too big for me.
That's what Kevin said, huh? Yeah, everything's within an hour or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the same way over here in Midland, Odessa, Hobbs, right? It's 5-6 hours for anywhere to cook.
Definitely.
We get a handful of cooks in the area, cook-offs, and try to hit as many as you can. Otherwise, you're driving 5 or 6 hours everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Melody said it's west of the airport. Oh. Out there a little bit.
Okay, so yeah,
North.
before getting into Lubbock, really.
Yeah. From us.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you boys cook on? You guys cooking on drums, offsets?
Yeah, it's all drums now.
Yeah.
It took a while. When the transition, when I started, I mean, it was everything. I finally bought a reverse flow trailer pit, a big one, from Jaime Garcia. Y'all know Jaime.
Mm-hmm.
He saw me struggling one time at Homer's. He's like, dude, I have a pit that's way bigger and way better. And I bought the offset or the reverse flow. Did that for years. That's what I had when he came on. Yeah, we struggled with it. We couldn't get. I mean, it was just weird, you know. Just
I hated that fucking pit. I'm just gonna say that.
well, when when I bought that thing, it was an upgrade from what I was cooking on, and yeah, I struggled with it. And then he bought the first Hunsaker. Dude, this thing's fucking badass. And then I, like, within a month, bought my Hunsaker, and we call it Emerald City. It's like a kind of like a gateway.
It's a gateway clone. Yeah.
And we've been with barrels ever since.
Nice.
And Emerald City. So,
what are y'all cooking y'all steaks on? Same thing?
we use M16s for steak.
Okay.
M grills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are hands down. Those are the best steak cooking machines out there. I mean,
I was on a PK for a long time. Well, I had good success on a PK, but it took a while. I found an M grill. I was like, holy shit, it's like a different world. So that was good.
PKs I found were hard because the airflow just wasn't there if you needed to get that temperature up. And the M16s, two huge intakes at the bottom. So if you need to get that thing just rip roaring hot, you can get it up to temp in a minute. And they're fantastic. And they're great for cooking other things too.
You can melt some grates on it too.
You can melt some grill grates for sure.
Damn.
Wavy lines.
Yeah,
That's some top right there.
I did that on my Rectech.
Yeah.
I did that on my Bullseye. I melted those freaking grill grates. So yeah, I have the same issue on that PK that I have. I like it, it's a damn good cooker, but just I told the guys about it one time, just getting up to temp, and I'm having a hard time. Whenever I temp my grill grates, I'm always around 400, but I mean to push 500-600 degrees, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So
and that's what I was struggling with. And I met Travis, who used to own M Grills, and we know a bunch of people that ran M16s and ended up biting the bullet and spending, I think, about $1,000 on a grill. And luckily, I made it back in winning SCA contest, so it was a pretty fucking good investment.
You still have that M Grills, Kyle? Kyle has one, don't you? Or you sold it?
Yeah, it's a M80. I'll probably sell it here pretty soon. But is your stainless?
No, I got the Cerakote one.
Okay.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Cerakote?
Yeah.
Like a matte.
Yeah. I got the cheaper one than the stainless.
I know I did too, yeah.
What's cheap?
Yeah. When I told my wife I was buying a new grill, she was like, "How much?" And I was like, "Well, it's not $1,200."
It's like Ruben said right there. Anyone want to buy a C4? That's what I have. I have a C4 is what I have.
Oh,
I've got a C4, and I made a trip. I was in Arkansas for work, and I found an SCA pop up right outside of Little Rock. And I had my C4 with me, rolled over there, had a pop up in my C4, and ended up taking first place. And
nice.
Jeez, that's awesome, bro.
It was fucking miserable. It was hot as shit. I mean, I'm over there sweating my ass off, and these guys from Arkansas are just laughing at me.
So, help me understand. Like, I hear a lot of people talking about Hunsakers. What's the difference between Hunsakers and everybody else that people get crazy about them?
I'll take that one. So, because I was hard to like convert to barrels, and the Hunsaker, the smoke basket, or what do you call that?
The vortex.
The vortex. Yeah, like instead of having a deflector plate with a bunch of holes in it, that vortex that you put in the coal basket, it just evenly freaking spreads that heat, smoke, like everything. And one thing, I noticed about mine. Well, I mean, shit, on both of ours, whatever. I got on a Huntsaker, and you can put so many freaking accessories on it. They've got something for everything. You know, you can take the vortex off of it and just grill chicken.
Right.
You know, and it's easy. I mean, to me, it just seems more like an even cooker than the like our what's it called?
Or Gateway clone.
Emerald City. It had like a big deflection plate with holes in it, and you have hot spots and shit like that. So with that Gateway drone, we ended up ordering a Vortex basket from Huntsaker, and we use that on the Gateway. I just like it better than having that clunky, freaking deflector plate or whatever.
Right.
Just the Vortex down there.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people that are cooking on drums, hot and fast, like on gateways, and they're flipping their ribs and turning all their shit around, and that might be a little too much work for me. So having the Vortex basket with that even heat all around, we don't do much flipping with our comp barbecue.
And I never thought I'd say this. Like I was all about the freaking offsets and everything I was doing. But when I got the freaking Huntsaker, it was like, this is easier than my freaking pellet grill. Like any pellet, it's easier maintenance. It's easier to control the heat. Like I just set that thing, I dial it down, and that sucker just stays right where I want it. And most things I cook at 300. So I just dial it in. It's almost like setting a freaking digital thermometer. It's just right there, 300.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I was converted.
Ruben, you turn all the meat you want, man. You just keep playing with that thing.
Yeah, Ruben's a lot of meat.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, Brian's over there, team no flip, huh, bro? All good, man. I don't do it either, man. Personally, I don't. But
yeah, I'm wrong with it.
My dad taught me don't play with your meat too much. So, I don't know if he was talking about barbecue.
Johnny Mags.
Whatever.
Oh shit!
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Dang.
So have y'all hit up any KCBS up there, or y'all haven't done any?
So we get one KCBS a year. All right, we get it in Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
That's it. And we've been wanting to do it for a couple years.
We've never done KCBS before. We were all IVCA, CBA. That was it.
Yeah,
because that's all we got.
But last year we did go and do Raider Red, and we actually did pretty well. We were fourth overall.
Right on, damn.
Second place ribs, fourth place chicken, and first place steak. So,
hell yeah.
And then our brisket and our pork, they were top
13.
15, we 13th, 15th.
Yeah.
Not great, but
enough to keep us in,
contention for
top 5, fourth place overall. It was nice. It was fun.
So, we're going to be going to Rio Doce, though.
Oh, yeah.
In a couple weeks.
Right on. See you guys there. Right on, man.
Nice. All right.
We will we'll have a cold beer for you.
Right. Just don't stop my ass again like you did last time, and Amarillo will be fine.
Oh, shit. I think I got a break. Fourth place.
Break.
Chris.
And we whipped y'all ass. Oh, yeah. Chris came in. One spot ahead of us.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
Yeah, Chase, they're going to Rio.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah. We're pretty excited about it. I mean,
yeah, it'll be our second KCBS. We've been wanting to do KCBS forever, but they just don't have them up here. So,
are you signed up for it yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think somebody said they were capping it at a pretty low amount too.
Yeah, I think 30.
30
I
teams.
thought it was 30 teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
So better sign up, man, or whoever hasn't signed up better get signed up. I heard some pretty big names are coming from out of state to cook that thing.
Yes, sir.
With I think what's the guaranteed payout? $29K.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean,
Something around there.
That'll bring some people. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hard thing to turn down, really. If you're in a reasonable distance and there's a big cook-off with big payouts, you got to try to.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I've only been to Ruidoso one time, man, and it was sketchy as hell. So I can imagine driving that in a fucking trailer, dude. No, just going through the mountains, and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, bro.
Well, I mean, it is sketchy going through freaking Roswell. So
Yeah, I was going to say Roswell's the
freaking
sketchiest part of that trip.
yeah, you get mugged.
We'll go around.
Go around Roswell. Look at that.
We're going to Albuquerque South.
Yeah.
Roswell's the only
Oh man, shit.
And if we're going through Albuquerque, what does that say about Roswell? Sorry, I mean,
Roswell strong, baby. Come on.
fucking aliens there. I mean, Jesus.
That's where the real butt pirates are at.
That is true. Not kidding.
Man, I stopped in Roswell. My story of Roswell is we stopped there for gas, dude. And I tell you, man, I had so many people just coming up to me, like just sketchy ass dudes, like
Anthony. He's like, I know you.
Your first impression of New Mexico, don't let it be Roswell, New Mexico. I'll tell you that.
Well, there's Artesia. Skip it. I heard
Skip
about
it.
that.
No, but then you go into Ruidoso, man. It's beautiful over there, dude. Love it.
Yeah,
It is.
we're there on spring break, and I thought that last fire would have gotten. I mean, it got a lot, of course, but we were able to go to a lot of the places we love over there, and they were still doing good. So, I mean, I know it destroyed a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
there's still a lot of stuff there. So, and the track's getting. Do y'all go to read? Well, Anthony probably does a lot. We used to go to the horse races all the time.
Oh yeah.
It got kind of destroyed. It looks like they're rebuilding it. They're going to be good for the summer. So.
I live in Hobbs, so we got horse races too. But just
Oh, you're in Hobbs? Or yeah, okay.
yeah, born and raised in Roswell, but I live in Hobbs now. So.
Oh, I got you.
Me too, Sam. Me too.
What the fuck? Ah, damn, Sam.
Man, those dudes hating on New Mexico. Anthony, what's up with them?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, with Kyle, it's like, you know, he lived in one of the like ghettoest parts of New Mexico. You know what I mean? Like, it was granted, it was real close next door to us. You know what I mean? But still, I mean, Artesia is not like, you know, it ain't really nice. But Roswell, more of a community, like a retirement community from the outside looking in. But I tell you what, you'll still get your ass checked at the gas pumps just going through. Like they know people are from there.
Hey, hold on. That's a crackhead retirement community, or like a
Yeah, it's called a homeless shelter. He's calling it a retirement community.
Hey, Mexico is
GTR.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, Reed also cracks me up, bro. Like, we lived in Artesia. We'd go up there once in a while or something to we had a horse we had up there that was boarded. And, like, you go to this place and you expect it to be high-end houses everywhere and shit, dude. Right? Because it's a vacation destination. There's fucking trailers everywhere, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
What the fuck? Trailers all broke down. There's shit all in the front yards. And I'm like, you know, I expected everything to look like a top-notch golf course or something in everybody's front yard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna park your trailer somewhere, might as well park it somewhere beautiful, I guess.
True.
You know?
So what happened to the cook-off that was going to the place in Hobbs? Oh man, I don't know. They had a promoter that was doing one at the lake here in Hobbs. there for a while, and they ended up not getting any interest for it, so they ended up bailing out last minute. So,
Hey, we got a promoter right here on the show for Jow, though.
yeah, this Mexican. Yeah, that'll be later on Halloween actually. So yeah, that's when that'll take place. That one's gonna be guaranteed. It's first through fifth, guaranteed $5,000, and then it's added money for, of course, reserve and grand champion and stuff like that, and having the kids queue, doing title belts for the kids, and doing belt buckles for the adults. So,
you can eat all sub burritos.
The fuck? Dude, that'd
you
be
can
fucking
eat,
shit, huh?
Six-pack,
Big old golden
six-pack.
also burrito and shit. The Golden Chimney Award.
Love that.
That's his strategy. Just give everybody all subs so they have the shits on Saturday.
We keep.
You're not cooking, are you?
Nah, I can't. No, CBA run event. I'm not cooking in it, and just like when I did it on IBCA, my position in it, the way I feel is I want to go ahead and dedicate my time to the cooks because I know what it's like. So yeah, I want to be able to do that. I want to be, dedicate solely all my time to that. So
Can you bring breakfast burritos and coffee by my camper?
yeah, you already? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Fucking Kyle, man. Shit, him and Sam, man. Shit, they showed up for that first one. It was pretty cool, man. It was really cool having them there.
We'll
I don't
take
know
some
if Sam's on
videos,
here, but
too.
that fucker cheated me out of brisket.
Giving out, Anthony.
That's Sam. Oh, damn.
No, when we're in New Mexico, we know that we got to keep some Depends in the trailer because we're going to be housing those Allsup's burritos.
I don't know why they're so popular, man. I mean, they're okay because I guess I grew up on them, so they're just like, but a lot of people,
they're okay.
they swear by them. They love them. So,
Dude, load those things up with some taco sauce.
freaking, we call them gut grenades over here, but yeah.
I live about
That's for damn sure.
Also, so we have those all the time.
Yeah, we have an Allsups in Canyon. I never find myself in an Allsups until I'm out of town. Usually in New Mexico, and I have to. I'm not the healthiest eater, but I've got to give my gut a break every once in a while.
All right.
Till I
Peter says it's that taco sauce. Yeah, you're right, brother.
And it's on.
It'll clean you out like a whistle.
That it will.
For sure. So talk about y'all's cook. So are y'all doing everything together, or y'all splitting proteins, or how's that look?
No, I mean, SCA obviously was individuals, but we always travel together. Pit Pirates we do together sometimes. We both have kids. Like I've got 3, he's got 2. They both do travel sports and dance, hockey, all this stuff. So occasionally, when I was in Amarillo with Anthony, it was just me. He was out of town on a cruise.
I was on a cruise.
Must be nice.
I was shit faced for 7 days. The whole time I'm like, God, I hope Steve doesn't fuck this up.
And the one thing I did badass last year, I don't even know how many top 5 chickens. At least 4. I think I got a first place and a bunch of second and thirds. And I fucking bombed chicken in Amarillo by myself. I was so worried about all the others. I was like, freaking pork, man. I was so worried about pork. My chicken came in. And then I ended up 4th. I don't know. I got a 3rd place rib, 4th place pork. My chicken bombed, though. And I take pride in my chicken. That's my favorite thing.
Is that the one you sent me, Steve?
No, the one I sent you was, I thought it was a pretty bird that got a 7.
Dude.
Yeah, they got 7 parents across the board.
Nice.
Like they hated it. Yeah. The one that I got 10th looked worse than that.
So,
yeah, no.
And I think I got better appearance on the one I got 10th place in. and that was an Amarillo. This
That's a
one,
good looking bird, man.
I
Yeah,
thought
bro.
so.
All it's missing is some lingerie on that hoe. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a little one too. That's got to be a 4-pounder, right at 4 pounds.
Maybe. So my chickens are always small. I have a chicken that I love cooking, and I cannot find bigger chickens. You know, like
Dante, go blonde. Yep.
go blonde. Oh shit, Dante. So I love getting my chickens. I love one chicken that I get, but they're like 375. 4 is the heaviest I can find. That thing might have been the biggest I could find, but the appearance looked good. And I think that chicken that you just showed was a top 10, but 7s on appearance.
Jeez.
Yeah. 7. We've always kind of prided ourselves in trying to make, at least in our opinion, the best looking box that we can make. And so when we look at the scores and we see 7s come across or 8s, we really just beat ourselves up over that.
Yeah, we take offense to the appearance scores, even though it's like a lower weighted score.
Yeah.
IBCA, CBA, same thing.
Yeah.
We're like, it's got to look perfect, you know. So when we get 7s and 8s on appearance, it pisses us off.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
But
Man. So where was that chicken at?
that was in a cook-off called Hogs at the Point.
Channing.
Oh, Channing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't shit out there, man. I had to travel you can't even go down the road to go to the store and there ain't nothing out there, man.
Well, you can travel down the road, but it's like
Walmart.
5 miles. Yeah.
It's in the middle of nowhere for sure.
We
Yeah.
love that. We've been going there for years, but
Yeah, it's a nice place.
they don't treat us very well.
Yeah.
But back on your question, we do kind of split up proteins when we're cooking together. Usually Steve tackles chicken. I've done chicken before, hit a first with chicken. I usually handle ribs, and Steve usually handles the brisket, and I kind of just am there to help out with brisket. I don't know. It's kind of
team up.
I guess brisket is more of a collaboration.
Yeah. We both tackle brisket. Ribs were always hard for me and all the previous members of the team. You know, like Pit Pirates is a rotating, group of people, or it was until Brian came on, So ribs, I hated them. And finally, when we ended up going to Colorado Springs, I think, is when we changed the rib recipe. And it didn't do great up there, but we were on to something. And after that, I was like, if you want ribs, take ribs.
Yeah. So Peter in the comments said Colorado chicken.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
fuck,
let me say
Colorado chicken.
We went up to Colorado Springs, and I was dead set on cooking legs.
We're doing the famous Dave's, they had that thing, what was it, 2 years ago, All-Star shootout thing.
Chris Webb was up there, Tyler Mayhew, and so I was all about these legs. And I'd been practicing at the house, and man, I turned in a fantastic looking box and shit.
While he was boxing it, the team next to us, the wives and the grandma and the family, they kept looking over like, damn, those are the best chicken legs I've ever seen. I wish we had a picture. I don't have a picture of it, but they were phenomenal.
I mean, I was riding high. I mean,
they kept saying
I was already in Colorado, but I was really riding high. And awards come, dead ass last chicken.
Oh my gosh!
And
it kept us out of like money contention.
Yeah,
like
man,
kind of big money. And he was like, "What?"
And I was so bummed, and I was just beating myself up over it. So the next contest was an IBCA in Amarillo, and I was like, I'm doing chicken. And Peter, he was like, I don't know, like, dude, screw that. You can just you had a bad day or whatever. So anyways, I did chicken, hit a first place. There was like 35, I guess maybe 40 teams. You know, I forgot about that Colorado chicken until Peter just thank you, man. Thank you, Peter.
Thanks for bringing up old shit, huh? Right on.
Fast, man. Water under the bridge.
Yeah. Colorado chicken. But if it weren't for the Colorado chicken coming in dead last, that first place wouldn't have gone, you know, so.
Yeah, it basically lit a fire under Brian's ass, right? So, yeah.
Dude,
and then I took over chicken again.
Yeah.
He's like, one and done. I got my first. I'm back to ribs.
Hey, I ran the gambit. I got last place. I got first place. I'm done now. I wiped my hands clean. Now I'm cooking ribs.
Nice. Well, let's talk about those ribs, Brian. What do you like to cook? Prairie Fresh. What are you cooking?
So I really like Prairie Fresh ribs. You know, I know a lot of people have their different opinions on different ribs. For me, Prairie Fresh has always been.
Oh, is that the 7?
Yeah, that's a 7 in appearance right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Still top 10, but it could have been top 5 if it weren't for the 7s in appearance.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Eddie judging them or what happened?
No, this was a benefit for blind people, and they got all of the.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Never go to the contest when blind people are judging because you're shit.
Oh my gosh.
I love Prairie Fresh, naturals or primes. You know, I just want a thick rib. If the bones are crooked, it doesn't really bother me because I'm gonna make them look straight in the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want a thick rib with good marbling, and Prairie Fresh has kind of always been there for me.
Nice.
And you guys, everyone here that has HEB have like choices of meat. In Amarillo, you have to go to Champion to get Prairie Fresh, and sometimes they don't have them. You know, it's hard to find meat up here. You know, so we're always. Well, when we run to Lubbock, we have to go to Lubbock to get good selections.
Well,
yeah.
Going to Amarillo, you know, Anthony, when you were up there, I had to take the rib duty, you know, and I was like,
all right.
That's the fuck out because he won a world champion in ribs last year. And
nice.
Since then, it's just been top 5s. You know, if it's not top 3,
right.
Pointed. He's like, oh, hey, by the way, I won't be in Amarillo. You got to cook ribs. I was like, all right, as long as I have Prairie Fresh and all the fucking, I'll do it.
He did great.
I got a 3rd. Not great, but top 3.
Damn right, man. That's pretty damn good.
And my ribs in Amarillo, 3 bones as close as these fingers. Like they were wide down here, touching up here. I had to cut the damn things. Like I don't even know how I made it. It was awful.
Yeah. Melanie, we've gone to the meat market and at WT before, but
it's hit or miss. Yeah. I mean, their beef is great. We're talking Melody Vincent. Mm-hmm. They have really good beef. Pork is hit or miss.
Yeah. Briskets. I've never found a brisket there that I thought would really be great for a comp brisket, but cooking at the house, you know, for sure. Yeah. Great tri-tip there. A lot of tri-tip.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you ever go to? Oh yeah, that's the one we just answered.
That's that one question.
Yeah.
So how's the brisket game, Steve?
What's that?
How's the brisket game? You doing pretty good?
We love our brisket. We think it does really well. I mean, we cook it really well. We think it tastes amazing. But brisket is the one thing that just hovers in the 8 to 14 place. You
8
know,
to 14.
Like we get 8th.
Fifth.
Oh, we've gotten 5th. we got 5th, but I think that's the highest brisket we've gotten in a year and a half.
I think Steve is not remembering very well right now because we're hitting like fifth, like
is it
the past 5 comps?
Yeah. Okay. Well, when our chicken and our ribs are coming in top 3s,
yeah,
it kills us. So to me, it's like if it's not up where the other 2 categories are, might as well be 15th. I don't know.
Wow. You know, the thing with brisket is like, you know, we think we have a really great brisket, and it's just, I guess it's just missing that one thing that sets it over the edge, you know. And maybe I'm wrong in that. You know, we've never really taken a class or anything on how to
do brisket.
So I don't know. Maybe we're just missing that one integral thing, you know, that's gonna hit a first place brisket. We've hit a first before, but it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you guys will get there, no doubt, man.
And are y'all cooking straight Wagyus on those?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, snakes.
We have been.
Marble
Ridge.
Marble.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit that we come in 5th. 5th or 9th.
Hey, it's not the brisket, it's the cooks. So, but we think Marble Ridge is they great briskets. So,
are you having those delivered?
Yeah.
Fuck do those cost?
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, like
my wife's on here. Wait. Oh no, she logged off. Okay, we could talk about this.
You're all $59.99.
Yeah,
we got the select from Walmart.
Yeah,
packer starts at 18, gets down to 8.
I mean, we're looking at like 180 a brisket.
Yeah,
I know.
You know,
we get them.
Is that like a 16 to 18 or 14 to 16 or what?
Well,
no, they're pre-trimmed, rough trimmed, so they're way lighter.
Yeah, we're looking at like 9 pounds, maybe 10.
9, 10.
Oh, so they're almost ready to go, pretty much.
Almost, yeah. We touch them up. We started thinking the time that we were spending on the full packers. I was doing Snake River, getting the whole thing delivered is like $250, you know, depending where I ordered. And then we'd spend 2 hours just perfecting it, you know. So spending $200 instead of $250 and not having to worry about it. We can do the final touches the day of. Yeah. So
but
yeah, I've always wanted to cook a Marble Ridge. I just haven't had the opportunity to cook one. So especially around here, you know what I mean? When we got Midland Meats or we got Snake River Farms. So
yeah,
you know, always find something that we're kind of liking.
We did cook a Midland Meat back in October. And
how'd that do?
It was really nice. It was really nice. We did it at so it was for the Amarillo Chamber Barbecue. So they bring out like 100+ teams. And you know, there is some steep competition there. You know, there's some really good cooks. And I think we took 5th place in brisket.
Okay.
Fifth. Yeah. 5th place in brisket. As always.
And that 5th. Yeah, there you go.
but yeah.
John's Ranch is up there, isn't it? Isn't that what he said somewhere up in that area?
Yeah, I think it's Abilene here.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I thought he said Abilene.
Oh, Abilene.
I thought it said it was up near North Texas. Could be wrong, but
I think the dude from Midland Meat, I don't know his name, but I think it is up here. I think all the cattle's raised up here.
Yeah.
I think they might be raised out at 4B Ranch.
Maybe. I have no idea.
So that brisket that y'all go with, that
Marble Ridge.
Yeah, does it expand outward or blow upward or what when you guys are cooking, as far as, you know? whenever you guys are doing the comp cook on it?
It expands pretty well.
Mm.
We're in a caddy, so it goes up.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we use a caddy. And if you do it wrong, like I've done multiple times, it mushrooms over the caddy.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Damn, that thing's really blowing up.
Yeah, it is.
It blows up quite a bit. So
Good thing is you can block the ends. We've never blocked the ends on our brisket.
Well, maybe we should have.
Just out of aesthetics, but
yeah,
maybe we should.
Right.
Maybe that's why we're not hitting first. We're not blocking the ends. we just figured it out on Beyond the Smoke.
There you go.
Yeah, at least you're not horseshoeing the son, bitch, right?
yeah.
That I fucking despise that.
Me too. Yeah.
And I think when I
Mike,
first started doing the comp
G-Roll.
barbecue, I horseshoed a couple. I was like, this box looks awful. Send it.
send it. Yeah, for sure.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
34-28, boys. 34-28.
I feel like we're talking too much.
Hell yeah. Damn.
But now we've gone down and cooked in Midland one time.
We don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll save that for a story.
Yeah.
Kyle's quiet. Kyle, what's up? Where's Kyle? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I think he's watching the game. Kyle is
In the zone.
Midland. So Kyle's in Midland.
Kyle's in Midland. I'm in Odessa. Yeah.
Hodessa. I said
Yeah,
Hodessa. Am I not?
We haven't had one cook-off in Odessa. And when was the last one, Anthony, that was out here?
I think it was that double header that Paul had.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
No.
That's crazy.
And they had that the other one that I think it's that IBCA event they had there at the County Coliseum. They had that.
Yeah, that's the one where me and you met up. That was my first one. That was in 23. That was in 23.
Hey,
wow.
let's hear this fucking story about Midland, bro. Come on.
You want to hear it now?
Bring it up.
Come on.
Embarrassing.
It is an embarrassing story, yeah.
So we started hitting, barbecue. We decided we're doing barbecue. SCA's not coming around. We traveled down. I can't remember. It was last year. Wasn't it last year? Yeah. It was like in the fall. And it was a big one. We went down for, I can't remember the name of it. IVCA.
If I'm not mistaken, Kyle, I think you GC'd it.
No.
Last
year?
Last year.
No, I can't remember.
Or maybe you did really well.
Was that the one at tennis courts? What was that one at the tennis courts?
It was on
it was South Midland. I can't remember.
I don't know. There were like we were cooking on rodeo grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's at the fuck was that one at?
I can't remember.
Man, I can't remember the name of that one.
Yeah,
well,
it was
regardless.
Either way, we went down there and we're like,
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
Helping hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melody.
Yeah, tried and true. Oh, Melody, were you announcing that? I think that's the first time we met her. Oh my God. Sorry. I'll tell the story. So we go down there, we're hitting really well and everything. We're like, yeah, pretty confident. We'll just go down there, cook, IVCA. And we didn't realize they changed the rules until we got to. I remember eating someone's brisket, and I won't say names right now, but I remember he was like, yeah, you want a piece of brisket? And I was like, yeah. So we tried it. And on our way back from brisket turn-in, we were both like, man, if only he knew how to finish the briskets, he'd be like, fucking just. His brisket was just that far away from being as good as ours.
Right.
Yeah.
So
he gets third. We get to awards. Oh, well, no, before.
I'm going to take it back.
Yeah.
So we had a really good cook that day.
Oh, we were confident about everything. We're like, these are solid.
Our drums were running great. You know, our timelines were on point. Chicken turned in, ribs turned in, brisket. We tasted that one guy's brisket. And so that was the first weekend that IBCA started announcing top 15. And
we didn't realize that.
So at this cook, I think there were 25 teams, you know. And we get to awards and we've got our cooler of beer and we're like, oh man, we're kicking back. We're like, let's get comfortable because
we're going to be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I mean, not that we're, but you know, when you have a good cook, you know how that feels.
Yeah.
And so,
well, now I realize when you have a good cook and you feel confident.
So they announced first call, 15th place. Our number's called. And we're like, oh, fuck. And I think I'm like, Steve, go up there. Steve, go up there. This is your barbecue team, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Whose barbecue team is this? Not mine. It's yours. And, you know, IBCA, there's one head cook on there, like, which they need. I think they need to change that rule. Like, we're a team, right? Like Pit Pirates Barbecue. They're like, Steve Thrasher, 15th place. I was like, so embarrassed. And it was chicken,
And
which
we're like,
I'm confident in. I like it.
but we're like, okay, whew, that was rough. That was rough. They announced first place chicken, and we're like, congratulations.
All right, let's sit down and wait for the next.
15th place ribs, and I'm like, all right, this is my baby. This is my baby. 15th place, and it's our number, and we're like, oh, mother.
They announce it, and we're like, just don't stand up. And Melody
Just don't stand up.
Announce the number again, and again, I'm like,
Anybody?
this is your team, right? I'm putting my head down. I'm like walking away.
I just stand up.
Damn, bro.
Us 15.
And,
Dude, it was all 3 categories.
so then we're like, okay, God, first place ribs. Man, whoever hit first place rib, that's like
No, it was the ribs we were embarrassed about.
Well, I know, but whoever hit first place, it's like, man, God must have sent those ribs down from heaven. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna make it up in brisket because our brisket was fantastic.
Dude, we tried a brisket, and I remember that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, yeah, that brisket is almost as good as ours.
Yeah. 15th place, and it's our number, and we're like,
Oh, man.
like, you
All
gotta
3.
Damn.
you know.
It was the most embarrassing IBCA I've ever been at.
Y'all hit the trifecta, but in the negative way, right?
I think it was actually like 15th, 14th, or so. I mean, it was
I think all 15s.
the first time they started doing the 15 stand up.
Yeah.
Because we tried to sit down. When I saw the numbers on the second category, ribs, I was like, we don't have to stand up for this, right? What number? No, they have the name. IBCA, they don't have the name. It's a number.
Yeah, just a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I was like,
the tried and true was at the fucking. I don't remember. Was that like a bar or something? Right? They had like a fair.
Yeah, they had a bar,
That was Chuck that GC'd that one.
yeah, Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah, Chuck
okay.
was. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Chuck RGC'd. Sir,
Did he?
Yeah, because I congratulated him a few weeks later.
It was at the bar, right?
See that I RGC'd, I think.
We had it was at the bar, right? And then we had the awards inside the bar, right?
No, this was right outside the bar, like on the patio.
Wow.
Were you
I
there?
don't know.
Andy?
No, I was at the last one. Yeah. But it was inside the bar, though. The one we did, the Tried and True Helping Hands. That's what I called that.
Solomon won. That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Sol.
There you go.
Sol.
Okay.
Yeah, he GC'd it. Yeah.
Wrong Hernandez, bro.
Solomon won it. Yeah, Solomon. Yep.
Well, yeah, he killed it. Yeah, he killed it.
We did not.
Thanks, Lance.
I remember sneaking out of there real quick. We just kind of backed away. We're like, let's go back to Amarillo. Like, this is the worst thing. we've ever had.
And the thing is it's like, okay, we weren't dead last in anything, but I think it was the first time that they were announcing top 15. It's like, that sucks being the first person called in everything, because like, the rest of the award, you're not going to get that GC. You're not going to get that RGC.
Yeah. Oh, it was so
Yeah,
bad.
very, very humbling. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very humbling.
Yeah, I think on that one I took first place pulled pork, and then my daughter won first place pork chop.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good job.
I'm going to say congratulations now, because
at the time we were not sneak out of there as fast as we could.
Y'all coming back this year for that one? That one's been going on for a while.
Yeah. That was the first year. We actually made a pact that we will never cook in Midland ever again.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
No, we'll try.
We might try.
Yeah,
we've got a schedule for this season, and
Right on.
I think Midland's on there as a maybe.
Yeah.
After our hearts were hurt.
I think we have 3 cooks in Midland, right? We have Tried True,
Cooking for Cowboy,
and then there's another one that's like Hearts or something.
I don't know. I thought that was a breast cancer awareness one.
Breast
that
cancer
one.
awareness. That's what it is. Yeah,
that one. Is that the one that was at the tennis courts, Kyle? The one next to you?
The Bush Tennis Center.
That's the breast cancer awareness one, right?
No, it's a different one.
No,
It's a Lone Star.
Lone Star.
I GC'd that one last year. Just saying.
No,
No big
bitch,
deal.
you did it the year before.
Oh, dude, give me some slack, bro. Them damn years are going down pretty damn good.
Bitch, I GC'd that one last year. You GC'd it the year before.
Oh, old ass. Better not be right, bro. Look that shit up.
Yeah, bro. I got
Y'all
this
need to come down
fucking,
for Cooking for Cowboy. That one's a good one, man. That one really is.
So, Cooking
Always.
for Cowboy, the past 2 seasons, I think, we've gone somewhere else because it's been closer.
Oh,
I think it always. Well, I don't know. Always.
No,
I think it is like, if we can drive less, we do that. I mean, just with our family and money situations, it's like,
yeah.
where I think it has been. When is that Cooking for Cowboys?
He usually does. He's doing that one in November now, right?
November.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's November, if I'm not mistaken, November 14th.
Okay.
That's when it is. Yeah.
that might be hard. Just coming back, because we're going to the Royal this year.
Yeah, it's the weekend after the Royal. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
So that's going to be an expensive weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah,
I think we have Anthony's the weekend before the Royal, and then Royal, and then Aaron's after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Yep.
about the Royal. Y'all been to Royal before, or it's first time?
First time.
Nice.
Right on, fellas.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good
luck.
luck. I went last year. I cooked with Bobby Oliver
Okay.
this last Royal, and we got invited. Well, we won our first grand champion in October, so we're gonna go this year as a team.
Nice.
Yep.
Talk about that GC. Where was that one at?
That was
So
a badass one.
yeah, so that was in Amarillo. It's actually my birthday weekend. It was at Advo. Really great cook-off. They throw it's for a great cause. They treat the cooks really well, and we were feeling pretty good. I think there was about 35 teams there. Again, really good cooks, and we felt pretty good with our cooks. We actually had a little bit of a fuck up with our brisket. Go figure. We had it wrapped up, and somehow we ended up losing all of our wrap juice. Didn't even see it. So when we were preparing our brisket for boxing, we kind of had to punt and
kind of had to punt. We had to like make a whole.
We had to make a few calls on the spot, and we ended up doing well. I think brisket got 4th place. Ribs were, I don't remember. We were top 4 and everything, and
nice.
We were fortunate to hit our first GC.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's been a hell of an experience, man.
Oh, it was great, man. We were standing in the back at awards, and chicken gets called, and Steve did amazing in that, and we're high-fiving and chugging beers.
Might have been a first place chicken. First or second?
I don't remember. Second place. I don't remember.
Higher than ribs.
Yeah. Our buddy Jared Williams did really good in chicken that day. And then ribs get called and we did well, so everybody's kind of starting to look back at us, and they're like, you
guys got it.
You got this. And brisket was called, and
he's underplaying the brisket shit. The brisket had legitimately like our wrap juice. So we wrap our brisket. We have a bunch of juice in there, and we use that in our finisher, in our sauce. And we had no wrap juice in there. It was so freaking concentrated and salty and shitty. We had like nothing.
Yeah.
And then
just throw some Miller Lite in it.
That's what I'm telling you,
dude. Can you cut that?
Edit that out.
I think at that point, when we saw there was no juice, we might have busted in the old cabinet and grabbed the Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
But no, we did something and made it work, and
nice.
It felt really good getting that first GC.
Especially with the brisket cook we had, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So I think it was fourth brisket or something. Yeah.
But we've been we've been working really hard this past probably 2 years. Really trying to perfect what we're doing, and to finally have that big payoff.
Right.
It was. It was really great. It felt really good.
Yeah,
hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We'll take that confidence to the Royal this year and throw it at them, man. Throw it at them.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna try.
What are you guys consider yourself up there in Amarillo? Are you North Texas, West Texas? What the fuck are you?
Desert. No. Yeah. So we call ourselves West Texas.
All right.
But North Texas to us is Dallas.
Yeah. Dallas Fort Worth.
I mean, they say the Panhandle. Yeah, we're in the middle of the Panhandle, but we're West Texas.
Yeah. I mean, I'd consider us North Texas, like just looking at the map, but.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah, I mean, Panhandle Pit Pirates. I mean,
Panhandle Pit Pirates. Yeah. Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
We're going to roll with that.
Yeah, but until you say BP. Oh, man. BP.
Yeah.
The PP Pirates.
Not the worst thing we've been called.
Oh, Dante says Panhandle.
Yeah, what's up, Dante?
Yeah.
We're the forgotten part of Texas, really. We're the left out of everything.
Yeah.
I like that, though, because I can relate, man. Me being from this corner of New Mexico, you don't hear much about cooks coming from my area that much too often. So,
yeah,
I can respect that, man.
West Texas or New Mexico wasn't forgotten. It just never was thought of, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, it's hard to forget something that was
never there to be.
Never there to be. You have to know forget it, right?
Anthony just needs to move to Seminole and be done with it. Then they can't talk shit, right?
Nah, never, man. Never.
Don't go to Seminole. Do not go to Seminole. I'd rather be in Hobbs than Seminole.
No. My wife's already Mennonite, so I don't need to go over there, bro. I'm good over here. Got the best of both worlds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But cool.
So what's next for the Pit Pirates, man?
And
Well, it's picking up now.
yeah, we've been pretty slow the first of this year, but Ruidoso, we're going to kick it off. Or actually, excuse me, we're going to do Hogs at the Point in Channing the week before Ruidoso.
IBCA.
Oh.
We're doing
Quanah, we hope to be in Quanah, I think. Depends on, like, he's got young kids. I've got 3 young kids, and they do travel everything. So.
Isn't Quanah the same weekend as Ruidoso?
No,
No, I think it's the weekend after.
next weekend.
No, it's
Yeah, Quanah is next week.
Yeah.
And then Hogs at the Point in Channing.
Ruidoso.
And
then, like I said, we have a schedule, but
I don't have it on my.
We're going to try to hit up about 2 comps each month, do the best we can.
Right on.
We're kind of looking to just.
We're trying to build up the IVCA points. We noticed we were in Region 5, we were top 3, a while back. Now we're 5. So.
Yeah, we kind of want to. We've never really chased points, but we'd kind of like to be in the top 50 of IBCA. And so we're just going to try to cook, keep growing and hopefully get a few more GCs under our belt and then get to the Royal and hopefully, hit top 300 and something.
Yeah, top 300.
Yeah.
Is what area are you, Anthony? What region?
I'm on an IBCA.
Yeah.
Out of state, right?
That's what kind of sucks. I'm on out of state because I'm not in Region 5, but most of my competitions are in Region 5. But I'm considered out of state. So, like, when it comes to chasing points like that, it's kind of like, in a weird roundabout way, it's kind of like we're excluded, like, a little bit. You know what I mean? So we're not. It's like we're stepping over each other for the top of out of state, But now most of our, our competitions are just, in Region 5. And I really think that we should be part of Region 5 since that's where a bulk of our competitions are at. But it doesn't, I guess it doesn't work out that way. So.
You got some IBCA people on here, so maybe they can help you out with that.
Oh, I'm sure they can educate me on that. Yeah.
We will be going to Lovington.
Wow.
New Mexico.
What was it doing?
Yeah, I cooked that one last year, but Steve wasn't able to make it, so I cooked solo.
Mm-hmm.
And
I heard it was hot as fuck last year.
It typically is because you're cooking on the asphalt. You know what I mean? So right there in downtown, right there around the courthouse and stuff. So, but it's like sacrilegious if you don't do it and you're from New Mexico and you don't make it. It's like, damn. And I'm like, literally, it's 15 minutes from my house. So
yeah, you got to make it.
Yeah. That was a really fun cook-off. I liked it. I cooked with my buddy Peter.
Right on, yeah.
Me and yeah.
Did you do it last year?
Do what?
Did you do it last year?
I did it last year. Yep.
Well, right on. Yeah. My wife I had to do my turn-ins, and then I left before awards. I had to go back to work. I was on call. So yeah.
I hit a first place rib there.
Right on.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say Maria did pretty good out there, huh? Last year.
Yeah. And I felt, I pull up to a cook-off, and I'll feel intimidated when I pull up and I see the trailers with all these, bigger names, on the side of them. And so hitting a first place rib there it felt really good.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's what's nice about it is because, like, you guys have been around it for a while, but than some of us, they've been a lot longer. But I think that comfort you get after doing it after a while and meeting these people and then realizing that they're barbecue family and just, it's kind of like I used to be like when I see somebody pull up, I'm like, I'm like, why they even, damn, they're bringing the heavy hitters. Damn, Now it's like, I love it. Like, it's just like, man, we got real competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you thrive on that. It's awesome.
I agree. When I really first started, going back to the SCA, there were some guys that you pull up to a comp and you're like, well, I'm not going to do worth a shit.
Right. Yeah.
And, it was intimidating. And now, I still do get a little intimidated, but I enjoy it more. I enjoy having that stiff competition.
Right. Exactly.
And I mean, here in Amarillo, we've got some stiff competition. We've got some really good cooks here in Amarillo, and all of our friends are really good cooks. So, we like cooking against them. And
yeah, there's a lot of good cooks out where we're at. So
that makes it a lot funner. It makes the wins feel that much better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah,
for sure, Peter.
That's right, Peter.
Right.
Sure.
Peter's always dropping some wisdom on me.
Yeah. Well, awesome. We're hitting an hour and 30 minutes. Anybody y'all want to thank? We got any sponsors, or what are y'all running? Or I know y'all see that Team Meat Hammer back there. So
yeah. Lee Coronado. He's our first ever sponsor. Meat Hammer Roast. Love him.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool dude, man.
Yeah. Badass.
He's fantastic. Champion Barbecue Supply.
They stock you guys up. I know that firsthand. So that's who I made contact with over there in Amarillo, man. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely behind y'all.
James Teach Out with TCB Barbecue. He's a great friend of ours. He's an amazing cook. He's helped us a lot, whenever we have questions. So thanking him, DB180 rubs, we're running those on our ribs. So, one on our ribs. So,
yeah.
Right on.
Awesome.
So, Kyle,
before
we let these guys go, you want to take over Sam's edition on this, bro?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. So, have you guys seen the show before?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we're doing is a dream team, right? It doesn't matter what your dream team is. Everybody's got a different type of dream team. Dream team could be who you look up to, who has helped you, or who you would just like to go fucking party with, right? So you get 4 people on your dream team, and then you get a box runner. So just drop some of that knowledge and see what you guys are thinking for your dream team.
We got you.
Well, we party everywhere we go.
Yeah.
So,
Don't need no help with that?
No, if Mother Teresa was still around, she'd be partying with us, man. But, okay. So.
Hey, yeah. Hey, my wife just threw a new deal in there, bro. She said, "Oh, I guess never mind, she didn't." But they can be dead too, right? It don't matter.
Okay.
They can be dead.
Okay.
Well, I don't think these guys are. Well, I will do a call out real quick. Big Hat Barbecue, Tut, SCA cook, badass guy. He just passed away, I think, yesterday.
Oh wow.
So we got to know him really well, or fairly well. We cook next to him a lot. His no, I can't do it right now, but his sticker is right there. He just passed away from cancer.
Yeah, so big shout out to him.
Shout out to Tut.
But dream team. So I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so first on the dream team would be James Teach Out with TCB Barbecue. He's such a great guy. He's such a solid cook, and he's somebody that if you have the chance to be around him and see, just he's not going to show you all his his whole process and everything, but he's super helpful, great friend. We'd love to have him on the dream team.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
He's always cooking next to us.
Yeah.
Second one on the dream team is who? Jared Williams. Jared Williams is freaking a good buddy. He's dropped his ribs before cooking with him, and he's badass. He's always there.
I was helping Jared box his ribs once and dropped them all on
In
the
the
floor. So, if that's not the only reason that we would have him on the dream team, it certainly doesn't help.
No, he's a buddy.
Or hurt.
Yeah.
Next one would be Peter Armendariz.
Yeah. Peter's been there since like we started doing SEA. We cook with Peter every time we're at the same venue. So Peter,
Nice.
And then the OG, one of the OG Pit Pirates, David Gonzalez. He was in his spot before he came, and he's a freaking badass. Just a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And then our
box runner.
Our box runner would probably be Big DQ. Our buddy Dante Schlomer.
Yeah.
He's not really a barbecue guy, but he did his first barbecue comp a couple months ago. Entered. He was trying to think of a team name, and I was like, well, Dante's a big guy. His name starts with a D, so Big DQ.
Yeah. We actually called him the night before. We said, if we get 15 cooks at this first time barbecue, it'll be a state championship. You have to come cook tomorrow. He's like, dude, I don't know if I can. I'll come out there with you guys. He came out with his own shit. And he goes, what's a team name? I was like, you might be disqualified, honestly.
Big DQ.
Big DQ.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Last place.
He would be an amazing box runner because he's the type of guy that he'd take a bullet in the leg before dropping your box.
That's dedication, man. Yeah.
Great guy.
He's going to Kansas City with us for sure.
Well,
hell yeah.
So that's our dream team.
Nice.
Right on, guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, boys, it's 48-42. Houston's still up.
What's the score?
48-42, Houston.
How many minutes left?
9 minutes, 48 seconds.
Damn. I do not watch soccer at all. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yes. You're gonna hurt his feelings there. You're gonna hurt his feelings there.
Sorry. Tech got eliminated. I was done. I'm a tech guy. I was like, ew.
Awesome. Well, cool, Steve, Brian. Appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. We're excited.
Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome talking to y'all and meeting y'all, and hopefully we'll see y'all down the road for sure.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck on everything y'all got coming up, and go whoop some ass and rid also.
Yeah, I hope so. Anthony, you can come in like second or third.
There you go.
It's all good, brother. I'll ride your coattails.
Come to our trailer. We've got plenty of beers for you. We've got a lot of beers for y'all.
Looking forward to it.
Drink as many as you want.
There you go. Open invitation.
Yeah.
Cool, boys.
Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
Appreciate you, boys.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was a good one for sure, dude.
Damn.
For sure.
Shit. Kyle got me all up in that game and shit. I don't even care right now. I'm like, damn, what's going on in that game? It sounds interesting as hell.
Man, my wife was kicking me over here. She's like, damn it, you're on a fucking podcast right now. Stop watching TV.
I don't even know what do we have. Oh, we have Dakota next week, right?
Who?
Dakota?
Hold on, let me look. Our secretary's not here today.
Yeah, he's not here.
Right.
Dakota Dixon.
Dakota Dixon next week.
Shit, man. I didn't even get to. I barely saw him at awards over there at the lake. I didn't get to talk to him at all.
What's his team name, Anthony?
Huh?
What's his team name?
I don't know. Slow and easy. I don't know, bro. Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't recall because I was used to seeing him and homie together, all the time. So.
Are they not cooking together no more?
I don't know. I think they occasionally do, but I mean, but I mean, I guess they split off and they do their own thing. So
Fuck, man, we're getting into April, bro, and fucking West Texas month is still carrying through, huh?
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's true, man.
Cool, boys. Anything else I want to bring up?
No, brother, not really.
West Texas smoke, that's what it is.
Yeah, you're right. There it is.
There you go.
No, I'm good, man.
Thanks, Lance.
You said you're getting there about 6:30 or 7 on Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we'll be there we should be there about the same time, dude. You're coming in American time, not New Mexico time, right?
American time.
American time, really, bro? Yeah, we're coming on that Nazi time. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, just don't show up. Don't show up on Brokeback Mountain time, bro. You'll be late.
Motherfucker.
You'll be late.
It's all good.
Actually, he'll be late. He'll be late.
Yeah, it's all right, man. I'm out.
Cool, boys.
No matter how you start, man, it's how you finish. So it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good luck. Good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it, brothers. Good luck to you all, man. And
Good golf. So,
Serge, hope you have a good weekend, brother.
yeah, we'll talk to y'all soon.
Yes, sir. Later, y'all.
Later.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.